Good morning on a sunny day in Charlotte, North Carolina, and it's getting hotter here. Guess what? Friday, 96 degrees with high humidity. Now I want to talk about a lady that's so sweet. And hang on, let me fix this up right here. People are giving me great comments. They really are, and I appreciate it a bunch. About my diet, it's kind of interesting actually. Being in America, we do eat crappy stuff. For me, I ate a frozen breakfast sandwich. It was croissant, egg, American cheese, which I can eat with my problem with my stomach. American cheese. I can't do much real cheese anymore. And it had a slice of bacon. I had that for breakfast. You know, guys, what's going on with me is a transformation in my body I'm trying to understand. You know, my biggest problem is I have severe ADHD. My legs don't stop moving. They shake all the time. As I said before, you know, my age has caught up with me, and I'm very, very weak and tired all the time. As I said, sometimes you just have to face your age. That's what I'm doing, is facing my age. Now, it is kind of like I said, guys, it's interesting that my health has taken this turn. But there are a lot of people on YouTube going through the same thing I am, some worse, some better, you know. Reason why I vlog, and I'm learning more about vlogging and how to do this to this and to that, because I'm tired and lazy all the time, and I really am tired. I'm going to try to make up my bed if I can, and, you know, just existing right now in life. And like I said, it hasn't always been this way. You know, I'm way back, you know, 4, 5, 6 years ago, I was in great shape. You know, I loved working for club demonstration services in Costco. I got to know the members, I got to know a lot of people, and it's a fun job. So I did that, and you know, rode my bicycle, I walked a lot, I loved exercising, I really did. I sort of quit running and started walking, but I would walk all over the place. I mean, people live downstairs here, they're like, Bob, good Lord, man, what are you going back out for a walk? Yeah. Wow, man. You know, I've been an active man most of my life. I really have. But something happened that I can't put my finger on. And like a guy downstairs, when he told me to shut up, he said, you're getting old, get used to it. You know, and he's right. Now, it is kind of like I said, guys, without nicotine or without any stimulants, such as Adderall or caffeine or anything, I don't do well. I mean, I'm trying to remember something I was going to do, and it's just not there in my mind. Now, I don't know. I mean, when you get poor and you're living off Social Security, you know, weird stuff happens, and it really does. I mean, I never anticipated being where I'm living at right now. I never did. Never did. A healthy diet. I have a difficult time with food because I'm supposed to eat very small bits of food and then wait an hour and eat another couple. You know, when you have a digestive system, oh, you can tell I'm not doing well in this vlog. I'm really not. I'm not doing well at all. It's going to be bleeding 96. I'm going to You see, what I can't do is that I have my aide coming tomorrow, possibly. This is, wait a minute, what is today anyway? I haven't even looked. Yeah, my aide may come tomorrow. What I do in this apartment when it's really, really, really hot is I'm naked in my apartment. And then if somebody comes to the door, I just put on shorts, you know. So subscribe to this old man. Like I said, it's not a good day for me. And I tell everybody, your age will catch up to you. You know, like that woman that her husband died, and then she had a stroke right after that. You know, it's kind of like I said, the human body is very, very frail. It's not built to last 500, 600, 700 years. So I'm going to look over this. When I do my vlogs, I don't edit. I haven't gotten to that yet. I can't get any energy. So I'm going to take some B12. You know. It is sad where I live that, you know, I got a portable AC and they will not fix the air conditioning and the heat. And that's pretty bad too. So I appreciate the comments on my vlogs. I am 70 years old in very bad physical condition. As I said, I really haven't figured out medical doctors yet. I really haven't. I haven't. You know. But subscribe to this old washed up old man. Eventually I'm going to go through and pick out some ones that got decent views and do something different to try to get more. I really, when it's YouTube, you got a lot of people telling you what to do, you know, how to get subscribers, how to do this, how to do that. I found one guy that was talking a lot of cool stuff, and I might be doing that a little bit later. Right now, I cannot wake up. And like I said, I'm a stimulant junkie. But if I drink coffee, man, it'll just come back up. I can't take caffeine at all. Being old, like I said, it's not that big a deal that I knew death will be coming. My sister she'd eat healthy food. Even when she'd go out there in Tampa and go to a certain place, she'd always order food that was healthy. She was a health freak. She cooked her own food and was an excellent cook. She died of a massive cardiac arrest right when she turned 70. You know, guys, you can eat healthy food, exercise. I mean, I knew a guy when I used to run, and I ran a lot. I loved running. I loved the feeling of my body as I'm running. And the things that I've seen running, especially up in Chatham, Virginia, going out into the country there in Virginia. And you know, guys, like I said, when your health's starting to slip, you know, just smile and know that that's just the way it is. You get old, crap happens to you. You know, crap happens. Charlotte, North Carolina, they had another thing on the light rail. Somebody pulled out a knife. Let me tell you what goes on. For some reason, the city of Charlotte, cats, I don't know who else is involved in this. I said this back when Irina Zarowska got killed. I said that I used to ride the rail and there I saw police officers. I did. I even knew one. You know, but what they're doing is they're cutting back on their security. And I don't know why they are. with Rhinoceros, I thought they would be building it up more. What they need to do is to somehow have a way. You see, the rail's set up differently, like a regular train, where the security can go through. Well, I think they can, I'm not sure. But cats got to wake up. I don't even know who owns cats now. But I used to ride the light rail all the time, man. I saw some skirmishes, but more on buses, But it's a shame that cats will not hire more security officers with guns. They haven't learned anything. Rena's Orozco, they haven't learned nothing at all. So it's about 8:45, and I'm gonna try to kind of get my place here done. But without my stimulants, I'm a mess. I really am just a mess. As I said, when I work jobs, I drink a pot of coffee, 4 or 5 cigarettes, 2 Monster drinks, energy shots all the time. But like I said, guys, I'm just an old washed up old man, and I am a washed up old man. And would I like to get out of the projects? Probably, but it's going to take 2 or 3 years. Because when you're building a YouTube channel and doing specific things to get more subscribers, more likes, and more comments, getting out of here, I would. I like to live the rest of my life in a nice, cozy apartment and have a woman close to my own age beside me. When you have goals and you keep working for those goals and hope they get better, But the first thing I need is basically to get my digestive system better. Being a poor man, your health, I'm sorry guys, but a lot of you that are healthy now, how long will you stay healthy? Athletes, guys. Croak, they just died, boom, just like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog. It's gonna be a hot day today. I mean, boiling hot day. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for your comments. And Charlotte Area Transit System, wake up, guys. Get more security. Anything that happens, I'm sorry to say, but it's the truth. Anything that happens on that light rail is directly CAT's fault. Hire more security. Walk the trains on a regular basis. This should not happen in Charlotte, North Carolina, where you can get on the rail and have to be careful because you might be, knifed, possibly shot. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog right now and just try to chill out. And like I said, I got bad stomach issue. I hope they fix fairly soon. A big yellow because I'm gonna try some of my B12 in a little bit. It's gonna be a beautiful day today. I may go out here. It's the humidity. In the South, it's humidity. It's relentless. My daddy used to say that all the time. He'd start to walk out the door and go, I'm coming back in with a fan. The heck with that. So thank you for subscribing to an old man that's trying to figure out how to be able to get myself going again. My ADHD has really caused me issues, and it really has. So thanks for listening. And I gotta review this because it probably makes no sense, just like my ex-wife used to tell me. Can you be quiet for a minute? Yes, honey. What are you talking about? I said, what do you mean? I've been telling you something. She goes, no. What you're doing is you're hopping from one topic to the next, going back and forth. I can't figure out what you're saying. That has been my demise for my entire life. I love each and every one of you. Take hate out of your heart, because hate is the cancer that will eat you up. Love is the answer. Thanks for listening, guys. Peace.